I want to share with you my 10 out of 10 special occasion fragrances that I've been wearing and appreciating for years. To me, it's one of the greatest kind of suede leather, nothing outdated, combination of the fresh spices that you can wear during the late evenings, late afternoons, wearing on a dates. You would smell professional, refined, timeless, kind of old money. There's nothing unpleasant here, so the combination of the vetiver here is nothing rooted or earthy. Here it's very kind of suede leather with the fresh spices, very balanced DNA. To me, I always save these ones for the special occasions. I want to keep that memory connected with holiday season. You can wear it with the family easily because there's nothing unpleasant, nothing outdated here. Smelling refined. And this is more for the leather fans. Nothing overpowering like ombre leather that you can wear it on the leather jacket outside mostly. This office friendly too. And spices and the leatheriness, one of the greatest things in perfumery. The last thing that really shines in a winter time, and the last Hermes that I have here, and I wanted to talk about it because I didn't talk about Terre Hermes so much because it's everywhere on YouTube. But the thing is, it shines so nicely during the winter time, during the festive season. If you want to go out, I highly recommend you to spray it on the coat, on a jacket. I don't see this as a safe choice for the office. The clashing orange, rotten kind of the earthiness here. It can be off-putting for somebody, but for outdoors, it's perfect when you wear it during the fall or winter season, I would say. It was brilliant point that somebody on YouTube mentioned that value of authenticity. When you have full bottles and show them to the audience day by day, and all of them are full, and saying, look what I got, and this is the really top 10 glasses are full. You don't have full experience, although you tried once or twice on the skin. It's going down. I've been wearing these for years. And then you can have some connection with the perfume. I really feel the need to mention it again because there's not so much people talking about it. These are probably not so much hype, but considering the rising of prices, if you're a fan of Spiritus Double Vanille / Angelique Noir, this would be a great alternative. Although the Spiritus Double Vanille is the game changer in the perfumery, it dries down softly to the very elegant, professional Guerlain vibe. This is more prominent, louder, very similar DNA for the half price. If you're a fan of Spiritus Double Vanille and Angelique Noir, or try this one, Orchid Vanille by the one Cleef Arpels. If you're a fan of Bois d'Argent from Dore's Privé line, you can get a similar vibe from Bois d'Iris for a half price as well. So I can see this as a proper alternative to Bois d'Argent. Iris note is very soft, unisex fragrance for somebody who's like more softer fragrances. They are more suiting. If you want something like more toned down Dior original, go try Bois d'Iris and compare quality. It's like something between Dior and Bois d'Argent, because Bois d'Argent is more refined, more softer. But this is in a similar vein, and it is in a similar vein and style. If you're familiar and fan of L'Ambre de Merveille by Hermes, this is a good alternative of L'Ambre de Merveille, Ambre Imperial. This smells more masculine compared to L'Ambre de Merveille, although I'm a fan of L'Ambre de Merveille, but it has more muskiness. Here, this is more green, spicy something there, with the DNA of the L'Ambre de Merveille, but still going in its own direction. Unisex fragrance as well. I like wearing it during the autumn. Very nice formal scent, refined smelling amber note, go try Ambre Imperial by Collection Extraordinaire. This bottle is empty because I've been wearing it for 4 years in a row and there's nothing. As you can see, leathery, sandalwood, amber, most masculine of these 4 from Collection Extraordinaire, Bois Dore. It means golden wood or golden forest. Shiny, sunny autumn season and the changing color of the leaves represents the golden forest of the autumn, the changing season from the summer to the start of autumn. I would say nostalgic, but it's very soothing fragrance. There's nothing harsh there, nothing dated. Another new release that I got into my collection, 5 o'clock on Gingembre. It presents the Earl Grey tea and the prominent ginger there. If I would pick one tea fragrance that I keep for the rest of my life, it would be this one. 5 o'clock on Gingembre. I don't know if it's probably my most favorite or most wearable of 4 Serge Lutens that I have. Ambre Sultan has a nice bay leaf, very affordable for the winter season, on a jacket, outdoors fragrance for the winter time. But this is for the indoors, very office friendly when you're gathered with your family, when you're drinking the tea. And I'm a big tea drinker. No pressure here. It's like drinking the tea with a cup of the lemon, the Earl Grey type of thing. Although some mention the presence of the green tea, it's Serge Lutens, Santal Majuscule as well. I like it. I like it a lot. It's leaning more towards feminine side. It's still great quality which you can get, and for that price, the quality is to the moon. If you're a fan of the dry honeyed amber, proper wearing for the 7 years. But more dusty compared to Santal Majuscule and compared to the 5 o'clock on Gingembre. But back then it was a game changer. It still is. I will keep it for the rest of my life in my collection. Same with Santal Majuscule, same with 5 o'clock on Gingembre. You're surely familiar with Ledres and Marocain. Also reminds me of the festive season. Game changer 20 years ago. Everybody was hyping fragrances. It doesn't smell outdated at all, but it's for trained nose and for the collectors who enjoy the party with the Ledres and Marocain. If you like the fresh, green notes like green tea, or that, if you can imagine the connection with a fresh incense stick, the fresh air coming out of the incense stick, and the hint of the couple of percent of rose far in the background, you get Encense Rose by Annie Tower. Probably I will put it more higher than well-known and well-hyped Ledres and Marocain, because it's all year rounder. Fits everywhere, so no matter if you're indoors, outdoors, it's, to me, this means special occasions, or like special when you're meeting somebody that is very important in your life. That's how I keep this for the rest of my life. It doesn't smell like anything else. Here Perfumes is Santal Austral. From my experience, it's pleasant Santal compared to the niche company. Doesn't smell like something groundbreaking, but it's very nice, wearable for any type of season. It smells very relaxing. I'm very pleasantly surprised by Matiere Perfumes. Falcon leather. If you're familiar with Rien by État Libre d'Orange, Rien/leather. Nothing groundbreaking, I don't care. Doesn't impress me. The third one is Encense Suave by Matiere Perfumes. Suede and fresh incense. BDK Gris Charnel. To me, Gris Charnel is probably my most favorite from whole BDK line. is something, it's definitely unisex perfume, evokes me better mood. It imagine the summer season, enthusiasm from a life. It's like walking somewhere with a goal, with a sense of life. It really represents the sense of life and real joy of life. No fake smiles, real enjoy, real energy coming out of you, that feeling. And it's much more than to analyze what is inside. This is 10 out of 10 perfume. Everything here is well executed. It leans more towards feminine. To me, it's so impressive that I want to buy full bottle worthy EDP. It's by the Fireplace that is, to me, I like it more than Jazz Club because Jazz Club reminds me the Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDP kind of DNA. More booziness there, although it's more refined than Bentley Intense, and more refined version of the Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDP. Smell, it's something like that I've smelled before, so it's not uniquely smelling. By the Fireplace, oh man, it's a different story. By the Fireplace brings something different on a table. You can spray it on a jacket. It can smell formal, and it brings that formal quality. It can be all year rounder, something that I want to keep from the Maison Margiela line, the holiday season, the festive type of season. It really smells like sitting by the fireplace and represents that relaxed type of stuff. Sometimes you don't wear that perfume for a whole year. One day you come back and start to detect the things that are there. Last time that I sprayed on my hand, I detected the type of the cherry plum. I didn't like it years ago because somebody mentioned it smells feminine, so I stopped wearing it. But now when you take some perfume out and spray it again, it brings some enjoyment. It's a classical perfume that everybody is well known, and I'm glad it's still in production, although it's many times reformulated. I got bought by 2017 or 20.